I'm 93. Team is loaded.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And
Fucking go.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
I never have a kick return. Ever.
Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
Special shit.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with, and they say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At their own 28-yard line.
Great, set.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And his first look is incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Bird sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. It's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, what? See, like only he just got up. What the hell was that?
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, 73.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line. 2nd down. Here's Barkley again. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 38 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Sick.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Yellow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. This is Smith with the ground. And he'll be corralled well upfield 7-6. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
But that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
Good
Toward
job.
the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Ooh.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Great, set.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Great, set.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trent McDuffie with a pick. There he goes, left side. And he will
Huge.
take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Absolutely huge.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Eagles 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. They try to run on the return. Now the ball's loose.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal to running in that situation.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get through. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
That's good for Kansas City.
Now Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. An extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's got this into the hands of Barkley coming across the field. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10.
Great.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
38-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be hitting 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, no, I'm just playing against randoms right now, bro.
And many coaches do emphasize
and maybe sometime for sure.
Performance there defensively. To force incompletion,
I'm just trying to chill out at the moment.
Situation.
Thanks for watching, though, and hanging out.
Elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Might have been really, but fuck it.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 6 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing,
this is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Eagles 23.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
and frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go. I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Once more, it's Pacheco. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Pacheco, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Butker's kick here is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Great.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
Chiefs are cool. Cool.
Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins.
Here we go. Here we go.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
It's Pacheco again. He's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
They got to run the total home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that around the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock.
Yeah, it was sweet. Dude, this team is a fucking cheat code.
That athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building.
Oh my god, it was.
With the extra points. And the Chiefs
It
will
was.
turn that to a 7-0 lead.
Animal style, double-double, and then double-double, just bread and grilled onions only. Well done, Fry, Animal Fry.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. D.S. Cribs to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
I've got to go get some now.
12-15. Yeah. We should get a 3x3. No lettuce, no tomato.
Up here, 1st and 10.
It's incredible.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
I just had Jack in the Box like an hour ago. That was also great. Chicken sandwich.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And out to Gordon. Jukes away from him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So I'll probably be up a while digesting.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, that's Gordon. And he will not get...
Yeah, do it.
After he picked
Do
up
it.
3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Give to Gordon. Money left.
Oh yeah, great fucking defense.
Won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Line of scrimmage.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
This is Gordon. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the run, it's Gordon.
Okay.
It's a whole left, room to run. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami.
Okay.
The Dolphins finish up their opening drive.
Langley's and Chase.
Exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL levels. But this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Uh-oh. Give me the win before he kicks the extra point. Yeah, fucking Ollie Gordon. Bounce right off me.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point.
Yes, give me the win. I wonder if it's going to give me the win. Probably no game at all. Seven 6 dub. Sucker.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Baltimore Ravens.
Matchup.
Yeah, should be good. That was the other team I've been cooking with is the Ravens.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this
6
one away.
game streak with them.
And we're underway
I've been
from
hot
Kansas
lately.
City. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on a run back at the 27.
How many strikes in survival?
2. I had the Bengals against the Jets. So that was strike number 2. I think I have Packers this week.
Offense out now to get us started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it was rough.
Drive begins.
I know. And that morning, Nick Mangold passed away. It was like a Jets type of day, and I was already locked in. It's all good.
Last run got him 3. Here's
Whatever.
7. Right back to Pacheco.
Get there.
This is close.
Oh.
I think they
Oh,
stopped
wow.
Yep, spots at the 37. It's
Thought
going to
I'd
be
get
3rd
that
down.
first.
No running. Here's Pacheco. And that short
Hey,
game
hey,
is
hey.
enough for a reset it down.
Saints to somehow beat Rams.
Saints to beat the Rams.
Call right there. Don't even think
It's the
about
rookie
throwing.
for the Saints now too. It's Chuck, that quarterback. I don't know, man. They're gonna need to get to
Set it down
Stafford.
for him at the 38.
QB Magic.
QB Magic, yeah.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Takes it down to his right. He's running.
Get out of the way,
He will
Kareem.
out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey.
Yikes, that was
He's got a decent
fucking
gain before being
dangerous.
brought down. Looking quickly here. Shotgun snap. It's a get to Hunt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th with Mahomes. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kane, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
He gets that shit. Oh my God.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Within fucking inches.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on.
What is he saying on that?
More room to work.
Oh, I don't know.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. No one's around him, he's got space. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Good offenses, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment.
Wrong play.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Will cobble together a yard there. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
And that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two. Look at it.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes
Gotta get rid of the
ball.
ball. So mean. Suck.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a loss. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Oh my God.
Inside the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
63 yards the gain on the play. That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Fucking killing me. Two plays, and they'll both explode.
They'll run here with Henry. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Quick, ready?
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Gets it again. Escapes the defender. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Insane.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time,
That was
the ground
dirty.
game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing
Dirty.
touchdowns. It takes the whole party getting involved.
Got
You
my
have
work
the
cut
first
out for
running
me.
back
I gotta
of
score
scrimmage,
before this
solid
happens,
launch of
or
his blockers right off the
something.
line of scrimmage. That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Snoop Loop.
Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just
All
not
time
the
now.
guy
I shouldn't block
defensively
right
you
now.
ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He lofts one deep, center of the field. One of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back.
Stupid.
Time to go in our half.
Just stupid on me.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
43, 15.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to try another deep one here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Yeah, I needed that. Yeah, turnover.
Hill now to return it. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Blast through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down throw for Jackson.
Got him.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball.
Lurk, lurk.
Defensive coaches preach all
Lurk,
the time.
lurk, lurk,
On
lurk.
these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
15, 15. Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. It's close, but he's not going to score. Right at the goal line. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Yellow. Strike.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs struck the 2nd half with some needed points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Nothing doing on that 2-point
Mahomes.
opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
Fucking Mahomes.
In fact, this is one of those
Supposed to be
gray areas.
accurate
If it's the
as
4th
fuck.
quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
At their own 22-yard line.
Damn it.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Big strike to Webster. And he gets this down near the 30.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Gotta be kidding me that my guy can't react. What the fuck is going on?
22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It's a pick. Deflection. Come on, lollipop.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st.
Got him again.
It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Chiefs get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
The Chiefs take over.
There are costly interceptions, Brock,
Fuck it up.
and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Catch made. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Pacheco on the toss right side. He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Oh, I thought it
When
was.
one defender fails, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta keep the clock
Nothing doing
ticking.
on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter.
First down. Oh,
He's going to be out
fuck
there
off.
right along the 20.
To Rasheed Rice.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Yellow. 40.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
15. Yellow. 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Give him 13 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs needing a couple. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run. Score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs jump in front late. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Gotta play defense.
You get one, you instantly think of another. And the fortunate few are
Just gotta play defense.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with it.
I know, I thought about it, honestly, but I would have left him time.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Setting up to pass. Connecting again with Hopkins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Back to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
The clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10. Here he is to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
This is the worst.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Lamar throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Lamar off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Worthy now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Buys time, rolling right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to...
Brutal.
Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Fuck me.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Raiders stink.
Yeah, they do.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time
Fuck,
confidence,
man, I
too.
hate losing that
Ball at
last
the
game.
33 for
Fucking
first
pissed
down.
me off.
It's Pacheco again. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Evan White hauls him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hunt. And now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. They are on with Pacheco. He cuts it back right. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that Kate playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop it.
Yeah.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
There we go.
Smith stopped with the throw here. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
1st down, Las Vegas.
1st down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw, Smith. This is Cox, that's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now first run of the game is Amir White. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Running on second with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. There's a hurry up here. Smith on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down, Smith.
Fucking fuck me, man. Playing like shit.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Smith brings his guy to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Keeps the score. Chiefs 7, Raiders 6.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Cuts right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down throw, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Force that to his right. He's keeping it. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
On the sideline.
Right back to Pacheco. So
There's
some
no
defensive
block.
initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Now a pitch play to Pacheco. And he takes this down close up to the 3. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about
go
this
up
dude
9
is
points.
he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass
Fucking
falls
Mahomes.
incomplete.
Chiefs 13, Raiders 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
12 seconds ain't enough.
Smith on first down. He put everything he's got behind it.
That's what he
He's got
thinks.
it deep downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here we go. Pete Carroll getting his offense set to try for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, hey. We're not even set.
Again, this is White. And you'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped on a play by Big Chris Jones.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Check 58.
Here's Smith. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Ready. 13, we're not even set. Strike.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hey, here we go, hey. Ready, set.
The give now to White. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Raiders first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
Hey, we go, Salon. Green Acres, set.
Here's White again. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I mean, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Green Acres, Salon.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Trying to have goal last low.
Yeah.
Looking to throw.
He caught it? Oh my god, no fucking way.
Down to the 19.
Oh no, backup tight end?
It's a Vegas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like
Fuck
that.
outta
Third
here.
down nonetheless. He took that snap as an
Player
opportunity.
catching that is disgusting.
Make an impact play.
At least be Bowers.
First and 10. It's a gift to White. A nice 6-yard
You can
pickup.
fucking waste all the time you want. That's what you want to
It
do.
does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Long he being weird.
Yep. Don't be weird.
This is Gentine on second. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
There we go, Sonoma. 390%.
Yet he will get the 4 at 2-minute warnings.
White on first and goal. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
390%. There we go, Sonoma.
Go to him again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. His third total score of this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good
Clutch timing.
one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Check 59, check 59, cover. There we go, Sonoma.
Smith's going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. He lost the football. And the Chiefs pick it up. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. The 30. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it. But they are going to take over at the goal line.
You have gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, that's fucking bullshit.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Running out of the go with Pacheco. He powers. It's going to be second and 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be 3rd and 5.
I'm distraught.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trailing by 5. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
It's a loss of the yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Here he is to throw. Man, and Kelsey has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
I fucking hate these.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week,
I don't love it.
It is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Okay, Brock,
I don't love it.
dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when
Unstoppable weather.
and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
You fucking fumble. You fucking fumble like a little bit. Oh, thanks to the 20.
Always my challenge with being super aggressive is
All right.
why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hey, we're going to look check 58. Hey, is the Christian?
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. But they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Miguel Thornton is prime Jimmy Jones.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to
So
get him
fucking
into
annoyed.
range. And now they can win it all as time expires.
Fucking A,
So
man.
here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy and they did just that. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This was 21 yards down the pipe. The kick is
I could have blocked it.
And they've taken back
Oh my god, I could have blocked it.
for the Raiders in this one.
Oh my god, I could have
At the end. First to set up that
I've
field
never
goal, and
done
then for him
that.
to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners. Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from the bank. Sheen Ali on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. A good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting him on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the gun, Jackson headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. He gets loose down the right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the gun, run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Easy.
Am I gonna quit? Because I would love to play another one.
For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
At their own 6-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go.
Now pressure coming. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20.
Great throw.
Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Khan just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Harris. When he gets in, touchdown! The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
I can't believe I could have blocked that kicker last game. I fucking missed.
And the Chargers don't match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the
Come on.
whatever you want to do.
Get out of
As
the
for me,
border.
I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Jackson to throw it. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. 1 quarter away so far. 8-7 the score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Broken out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens in position to attempt a field goal. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Loop, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This will be a 45-yard goal from the left hash. Loop knocks it through, and that'll push their lead to 4.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Oh, you better not. Did he get it back?
Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. Play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Fucking believable.
By a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Oh.
Going on first is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Man in motion here.
Home troops right. Let's go, let's go. Go, let's go. Hey, ram. 12.
Second and 10 now. Herbert on the move, hit it right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And it's third down.
12. 21. Hey, Ray. 59. Why did it?
They're long for him here. They're going to let this one fly deep downfield.
Trying to bait him into it. I fucked that up so bad. Oh my god, what the fuck?
The Chargers take the lead just before halftime.
There are a couple
One
different ways
false
now
step,
to win on the fly
dude.
route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go
I did it too early.
This route can provide.
I pulled him off his line
Dicker
too
on
early.
now for the PAT.
Back that up.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
14. Ravens 11. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down, here's Lamar. Gets it downfield. All target to Flowers. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their
So he did
timeouts.
catch it?
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it.
I fumbled.
Hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Chargers think
Fuck
they
up,
have it,
dude.
and they do.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a
Fucking
premium with every
idiot.
down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Time to go to bed.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Delta.
Fucking
Hey,
balls.
Kappa.
Thank God. That's fucking brutal. I get the loss for that or what? I got the win. Can't end on that.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him.
God, you got to blow that shit.
Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss. And he's taken down.
Oh, dude, it's just easy PlayStation camera. Simple setup. Amazon. Thanks, bro. Easy purchase on Amazon,
so
easy
after
setup.
That sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Up the middle with Barkley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
I didn't expect him to go get it. I think that's what gave him a pass up. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the PlayStation makes like their own like camera, and then it just hooks into the back. Yeah, I did too in the beginning, but the camera's pretty cool. And you can adjust it to like a square box, a circle box, or whatever. Through the settings on the PlayStation.
A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he takes a shot.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact. And
so lucky.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Ready. Off the play fake, Gabriel. In trouble, and he's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Loss of 4 yards.
An inside run with Jenkins.
Fumble that.
6 on the play, that'll bring up 3rd and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Jenkins. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll need a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Gabriel gonna throw for it.
Oh.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will
So
turn
many
out to be
fourth
the
down
final
conversions,
play
man.
of this
Fucking
first quarter.
damn.
No score after one on EA Sports. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Play action. Now it's Gabriel. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And this time not quite to the 30, he'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready? Yellow. Blue. Ready?
Once again, Jenkins. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So I'm going to quit too. Put in a different quarterback.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try it now with Jenkins. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see if this one continues.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
You keep blitzing the same play. I will break it.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Here is 3rd down and 4. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCullough. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He gets so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throw out
Are you
wide.
fucking kidding me? Wide open, dude.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points.
Straight in a touchdown.
Yeah, we can make this
Threw it the fuck out of bounds.
Always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Quit, dude.
And the
Just
Eagles
quit.
are going to have it here at their
Just
own
quit.
32-yard line.
I would love to play another game. Just quit.
Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And the running
Well, that's the run
lane's
stopper
non-existent
right
in
there.
this
The
first half
fucking
as they'll
change
stop him
cover.
behind the line.
It's a
Damn.
loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Hurts.
At the 30-yard line.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for it to
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
on the cover.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
They'll throw now on the final play. And they're going to try to screen. It's complete. And he is going to have it.
Everybody get the fuck out of my way, dude.
Down there defensively, they somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
They just converged to you. Dude, I was dumb.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA
Fuck
Sports.
you, man.
Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw is Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Some strong running at the 20. And able to work his way down to the 16. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
I was ready for that.
His guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
If you could, guys, give me a like and a follow. I usually go live either multiple times a day or one time a day, but typically playing Madden, Battlefield, FIFA. I take care of my dad full time.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Video games is all I got.
They've reached a do-or-die
So
point.
I appreciate you watching and hanging out.
An impressive comeback. It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And again, the run defense stopped this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play.
Sanders to throw. Pass caught by Phelan. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The fan.
On play action, here's Shadur. And that is taken in by Njoku.
This guy should quit.
I know. But then he gets that shit to go. The guys just running to each other. What the hell?
60 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Just run right into each other. No big deal. I'm gonna run this sock out. I wanted to play another one if this guy quit, but I getting sleepy.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 41 yards on the ground.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Sanders. He's got Njoku over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And the Browns first down.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. When you put up a token press, make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat. And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
Panther 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing, Sanders. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
So bad.
That winds up pushing it back a
Tragically bad.
the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. You hate to swing the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on 4th down late in the 4th quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal in the victory.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody.
Again, thanks for watching, guys, and hanging out. Happy Halloween. Happy November 1st. I'm fried for the night.
That's what won them the game, because even doing it that way,
Like, subscribe. I will see you on the next
run
one.
away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was.
It's a good
to make
win.
sure you played
And
mistake-free
the night,
football. That led
even though
to
that
the
guy
victory.
was suspect.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
Deuces.